Tesla just had its worst single day loss in company history. If you've been following this company, you know exactly how volatile it's been just this past year. Already, it's more than tripled since its low point back in March. In this video, I'm gonna go through potential reasons for the stock price drop, what I think about the current stock price and valuation, and what I plan on doing. Right now, with so much uncertainty in the market, investors are extremely optimistic on big tech and growth stocks like Tesla, and extremely pessimistic on everything else. And this is one of the reasons the stock price has gone up so high, enough that it's worrisome of becoming a bubble. Just a few days ago, this stock was sitting at PE ratios close to 300, which is extremely high. Even today at a ratio in the 220s, this stock could drop a lot and still be considered overvalued. And let's not forget that it took 15 years to recover the last time tech stocks were so high. And this is coming from someone who believes that Tesla has a massive opportunity for growth in the future, but these valuations are just tough to justify right now. When we look at the stock price just last month, when the company announced their stock split, the stock price jumped up more than 80% in a matter of a couple weeks. And there was really not much else going on to influence this stock price during this time. So this increase could have just been coming from pure hype. And when valuations are this high, there's so much room to go down that a little bit of bad news can go a long way. And recently there was some bad news for the company, including not getting included into the S&P 500, although that might change in the future. And also some funds and shareholders have let go of some stocks as they rebalance their portfolio from the increasing prices. But despite the recent news, I'm still a firm believer that Tesla is a great investment for the long run. But with that said, if Tesla does reach all-time highs in the coming months, I may slowly start taking some profits. I haven't done this at all because I like to stay long-term, but last week I did start thinking about it as the stock price approached 500. And there's two reasons for me to consider this right now. One is when valuations get so high, let's say closer to the 300 forward PE levels, or when the stock price is above 500, I just can't see how much higher it could go because it's already priced at levels 5, 6, 7 years ahead of today. Like Tesla can be performing very well this year, but in the next 5 years, there might not be so much room for growth. Here is an extremely sophisticated drawing to show you what I mean. I think Tesla's stock price will continue to go up in the long term as their revenues continue to go up. I think the stock can hit above 5,000 or 1,000 according to post-split levels. But in reality, this is what's been happening. Tesla's stock price is getting way ahead of itself. When it reaches these high levels so early on, I don't think it can give me higher returns in the years to come. So when I sell some shares, if and when the stock price gets this high, I can put it into companies that have a greater outlook for the next 5 to 10 years. That brings me to my second reason, which is opportunity cost. Right now, there are other sectors in the market that have not yet fully recovered from their March lows. So it might make some sense if Tesla gets high enough to use some profits to invest in those sectors. I'll be making a video on one of these sectors in the future, so be sure to look out for that. And just to clarify, this doesn't mean I'll be selling off all my Tesla shares. It just means that I'll be slowly selling off little by little when the stock reaches all-time highs. But again, I'm in it for the long run, so most of my shares I'll be holding. And for those of you guys who bought in after the stock split and you're sitting on a big loss right now, I encourage you not to panic sell. And it's going to be a bumpy ride the next few months, I think, but try to stick to your investment goals and not let your emotions get in the way. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out my video on tech stocks. And as always, make sure to do your own research as this video is for entertainment purposes only.